What's going on, players, and welcome back to the Director of Football, Journeyman with Sporting Cristal on Football Manager 2020 with me, Foggy Place. Unless this is your first time here, and then hello and welcome. Today we're taking on Deportivo Lara from Venezuela in the Copa Sudamérica second round. They beat Union Española to make it this far. As you might remember, we beat Vélez in the last round. The draw eventually took place on the 1st of May. So it's been a while. But, you know, not that long in game terms. We haven't played that many games since we were here last. We did beat Sport Boys 2-1. Merani and Jose Ruiz got goals for us in that game. Then we lost to Municipal. We just didn't really show up. We had an awful lot of injuries and suspensions and the such, which was less than ideal. We then went and drew with Avocado 2-2. They've had a good start this year, and I don't like it. Miguel Castillo and Riviera scoring for us, and they came back and scored an equaliser after we scored both our goals, which was very, very frustrating. Every time we scored, they scored. So, and then we went and smashed Leon de Juancho 4-1. James Gomez with a cheeky hat-trick. Kevin Moran also scoring. The entire nation of Montenegro took a penalty for them, and they scored. So, congratulations, Montenegro. You managed to get a goal against us, which, you know, delightful. League-wise, we're sitting in 6th. Our form has been it's not been great, I will say. It's not been great. Would have preferred to have been a little bit closer to Municipal at this stage. But, you know, 3 defeats already. We've drawn and lost as many games as we have won. Not ideal. So, you know, we're in May. We're getting there. We're pushing on. The Universidad Cesar Vallejo manager got sacked not too long ago, and the current holders down in 12th. So their season hasn't started off all that well. We have done a tactical change. You're going to love it. It's something we haven't done in any series before. It is the 4-2-4. It's worked. We moved back to it because James Gomez got a suspension. We moved to this and it worked. Fleitas was playing as a deep lying forward and he was a bit So I moved James Gomez up there to see what he could do as a false 9, and he has been absolutely banging him in. But for this game, are we going to stay with Neira? Or do we go with Rojas? I think we stick with Neira. We're going to give Neira. He played well in the last game. Put him in. Rojas has been pretty ass cabbage recently, to be fair. So, Neira starts in goal for us. Ruiz and Cordova as our wingbacks. Gutierrez and the Avocado. Probably going to have to change the name of that now. Alvarado in as our centre-backs. Polo and Castillo as our central midfield. Moran and Riviera as the wide men. Fleitas and James Gomez starting up front. We do have a couple of injuries. We were able to register all the players we wanted for this round, which is fantastic. Busmante is injured. Paredes is injured again, but he's not registered. I didn't see the point in registering. He was not playing football. Hector's also picked up an injury, which is not ideal for him. Garcia is just never going to... He came to me and he was like, you didn't register me for the South America team. And I was like, you're not good enough. And he was like, oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fair. Like, kind of expected a bit more of a, what is going on with my hair? This is what happens when I don't put product in my hair. That just... You can tell I'm going mad. The teams are taking too long to get going. So I am recording. I am indeed. Okay, so we're going into this game. They're favourites. I would say that we just need to not be terrible. And we'll be fine. I told the lads not to, or to go out and win the first leg. They didn't seem to care. Just giving everyone then a little bit of passionate faith. And they seemed happier with that. I haven't got one of my wing backs on attack. And I generally like to have at least one of them attacking. We're going to swap Ruiz to be the attacking one. Who, speaking to Devil, Kevin Moran's offside. If Fleitas was offside. That man is just, why can't you do anything right? Fleitas is just everything he does is just annoying. Gutierrez, interestingly, if you look at his attributes, has 8 heading. Every goal he's scored so far this year has been a header. The man is just fantastic when it comes to heading the ball. Castillo hits the crossbar and Fleitas is offside again. Oh. That's twice he's been offside in 15 minutes. Castillo, really unlucky that his long shot hits the crossbar and then Fleitas hits the ball into the back of the net from an offside position. Gutierrez wins the header. Morin going for a jog down the wing. Gets it across. Nobody is there. It looked like James and Fleitas just kind of both thought they were going to go for it, and neither of them actually went for it. Castillo gets it. Riviera. Gustavo Riviera boshes it into the back of the net from outside the area. Get in. Castillo's not the only one who can score a cheeky long goal. This was nice build-up play. Castillo got it to James. James got it to Riviera. Riviera just turns and boots it into the back of the net. Get in. Their Pineda picked up a knock. I saw him at the side of the pitch a while ago, but I didn't think it was that big of an injury. But he's come up as an orange injury, which is, fair enough. Castillo gets it out to Ruiz. Moran. Ruiz. One of you do something with it. Fleitas. This time he's not offside. Polo. Castillo. Back to Marco Polo. All the way out to Cordova. Riviera. James Gomez. Whatever you play him at. I could put him in goal and the man would still score goals. I did discover, because of a media article that came out, he has a release clause. Significantly less than his current value. 475k current value. Release clause 240. I have a suspicion we're going to lose James to somebody. Although, to be fair, he is 27. So maybe nobody comes in for him because of his age. He's not a wonder kid. So PSG aren't going to come in for him. The stadium is empty as well. Just in case nobody had noticed that. I just noticed it. I'm going to say I'm not happy. Gutierrez. Okay, you don't care. Right. Castillo. Not happy with you. Good job. Riviera. Believe you've got more to come. Believe I have faith in you as well. James. I'm going to leave Fleitas run around for a little while longer before I take him off. If we get one more offside goal that he scores, he's coming straight off. And I have no regard for him anymore. He is annoying the shiz out of me because he is meant to be an amazing striker and he's not. He is so... All his attributes say he should be able to score goals and he doesn't. Just straight up does not score goals. But, maybe I just haven't been playing him properly. He's played in all the positions he wants to play in. Hasn't done anything in any of them. Tried him on the left wing. He hasn't done anything on that. So I think I tried him on the right wing for a game. He's not done anything there. Just trying to kill some time because it's been a minute of a highlight. Morin can't get there. James Gomez, guy playing as a false 9 who should be floating a bit more, is the one getting in at the end of all these. Not the poacher. The poacher is over here. No, that's their defender. Okay, I just can't click him. He's right here. The false 9 was ahead of him. It's fine. They eventually have taken off Pineda, brought on a young striker. Have they gone to 2 up front? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Looks like they're still kind of packing midfield. And Gonzalez, is he the guy who just came on? No, it was Araujo who just came on, wasn't it? No, it was Gonzalez. Gonzalez came on, instantly scored a goal for them. We're going to demand more because we were comfortably on top. And now Gonzalez is just finding all the free space. Alright, well, we have to take Fleitas off, because we do need a goal. Going to bring on Rojas, see how he gets on. Cordova is not having a great game. could take him off for Cardova. Go on, we'll bring on off Cardova, on Cardova. Number 5 taken off for number 2. The Cardova brothers. Probably not, but we're gonna say for the aesthetic, they're brothers. Ask for a bit of passion or a bit of creativity. Rojo or Polo isn't happy with that, so we're gonna bring on Rendon and make him a box to box because I don't want to make Castillo anything other than a Mazzella because he is a hell of a threat. Says there's 5,000 people here. I'm not so sure. Honestly, I'm not so sure. Lara are getting rid of the ball out of their box. Now they've come forward. Morin, beautiful tackle. Ruiz slowly but surely gets there. We could have been 5-1 up in this game if Fleetus hadn't been offside all those times. Gonzalez caught offside. At least it's not just us getting goals disallowed for offside. Lollujo, I like that name. He wasn't that far offside. So Riviera, corner, Gutierrez says he has 8 heading. What's his jumping reach? Jumping reach of 14, 8 heading. I'd say his heading is probably a little bit better than that. But he's scored a cheeky little goal. Not going to complain. That was quite nice. And we've managed to win the game 4-1 away from home, which is, delightful. Riviera, delighted with your performance. James Gomez, very happy with your performance. Cordova, you let yourself down. The guy who came on to you who plays as a right back had a better performance. Although, not an amazing performance, but then again, we severely lack left backs. So, you'll take what you can get. We have New Zealand under 23s are going off to play in the Pacific Games to try and qualify for the Olympics, and our under 20s are playing in some sort of under 20 World Cup, maybe. I don't know. They did ask me that I want to do the New Zealand under 23 qualifiers, and I said no. So we've brought in a guy. Nobody wanted to be the manager. Literally, nobody wanted to be the manager of New Zealand's under 23 Pacific team. So I went out and found one. He's an assistant manager who's not very good, but we are by far and away the favourites for the group. So I thought I could put a dog in charge and they'd probably still win. So, it's the thought that counts. So that's what we're doing. Gomez is on form. Gomez is always on form when he's not suspended. And Arne Meyer, I offered him a coaching position as a New Zealand because I love Arne Meyer, and he retired at 36, which is depressing. So, trying to bring him in, see if he accepts that offer. Right, fellas, back now for the second leg against Deportivo Lara. And as you will remember from the first part of this episode, we are 4-1 up from the previous leg. We went and played FBC Meljar in between 3-2. Felitus Delitus did get himself a cheeky little goal. Miguel Castillo and Kevin Moran also getting in the goals. Happy days. I've given some of the players nicknames in the in-between bit, because why not? So, for this one, we have Marco Rojas starting in goal, Ruiz and Cordova as our wingbacks, Gutierrez and Velasquez as our centre-backs, Rendon and Castillo in central midfield, Morin and Riviera as the wide men, with Felitus Delitus and James Gomez as the strikers. The Avocado is sitting on the bench, who was a player I said I was going to nickname, and I did. So I was going to name Rodrigo Marco Polo, but I don't think we're going to bother with that because it's just a nice nickname to give him. But we'll just we call him that in, we'll know in our own hearts that that's what his name is. But in the game, we won't do it to him. We'll just leave him, keep his name. But we should win this game fairly comfortably. 4-1 from the first leg away. It's going to say the first leg means nothing if he fucked this up. So I'm going to assertively tell these two that I have faith in them. Gutierrez didn't react at all to me saying that, and I'm a little disappointed. James Gomez played poorly in the game in between these two, so maybe he's just prepping himself for this game. He's just like not going to bother doing too much in this one. Doesn't mean anything. So hopefully he'll be back on form in this one. But he's definitely doing bits in the South America, which is the most important thing. That's all we want to see. We don't really care about the league so much. We just want to get into the Copa Libertadores. But I'd love to win the South America for the first time I've ever managed in the Copa South America. Imagine winning it with a Peruvian team, no less. Oh, there would be scenes. Winning the Champions League with a Belgian team, going off then winning the Copa South America with a Peruvian team. James Gomez is a cheat code, it would seem. Wait until he breaks his leg. It's going to happen. We all know. It's FM. He's going to break his leg. Felitas Delitas puts it through. James Gomez just straight onto it. Oh, we found a fantastic player. Oh, Martinez, what are you doing, my friend? Straight off. Easy red. Pineda, who got injured in the last game. Interesting he started this one. And the guy who scored against us didn't. I'm guessing. Yeah, Gonzalez. This is the guy who scored against us in the last game. Sitting on the bench. I would have thought they would have started him after how much of a nuisance he caused in the first leg. Yeah, in the first leg. Obviously, they don't care. Oxendine. Fernando Oxendine. Beautiful name. Oh, beautiful name. He must be a relatively old player. Have a face. Couldn't get there in time. Castillo whips it across. Rendon goes to the wrong player. If that was Castillo, that would have been guaranteed goal. But unfortunately, not the case. And Rendon almost got there with his 2-footed lunge on the football. Didn't happen though. I love how they have a flag. Oh, their entire stand is covered in this team's flags and Venezuela flags. Fair enough. They're after taking the lead in this game. And wait, when did they score their first one? Morin pops in the back of the net. When did they score their first? I don't remember them scoring another. Huh. I forgot that was their second goal. I was like, what? How were they 2 up? But then, yeah, I forgot that Oxendale scored the first one. Riviera, not having a great game. Riviera does not play well in front of the cameras, but Alzamoro plays worse. So, as it is right now, we're going to just leave Riviera on the pitch for a little while. Not overly bothered. We're 6-3 up on aggregate. 2-2 on the night. Ruiz with the long throw to nobody. Deletus. Rendon Castillo back at the net. We have a striker who scores every time he gets a chance. We have a central midfield who just scores from anywhere on the pitch, except when he's in the penalty area. He hates the penalty area. I think he's afraid that he'll give away a penalty if he's standing in either penalty area. So, that's fine. Just give a bit of praise. We're 7-3 up on aggregate. 3-2 on the night. Rendon. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. They've managed to get away. Morin gets it back to Velázquez. Manages to keep the ball. Castillo, shoot. No. Rendon, back to Castillo. He was onside. Couldn't see the goal. That's what we'll say. Right, we're going to make a change. Riviera is going to come off for Alzamora. And I think we're going to bring on Diego Gomez to play. We're going to play him as a pressing forward. We're going to have a pressing forward and a false 9 up front. What will we think of next? Ruiz, big ball forward. Moran actually gets there. Couldn't flick it onto anybody. And Oxendale gets it back. And he wins, or he gets onto the end of the ball. But Rendon says no. Rendon is actually a really good box-to-box midfielder, I'm discovering. We're not playing with a playmaker at the minute because I don't want to. Diego Gomez couldn't get it past the keeper. To be fair, Castillo would be a fantastic deep-lying playmaker, but then we lose out on his ability to score absolute screamers. And I would prefer to have somebody score screamers rather. Okay, that was a bit lazy. Rather than somebody who's really good at passing. So we're just going to deal with no playmakers. Gomez to Gomez. Gomez misses and he's offside. Gomez is offside. I forgot I didn't realise we were playing 2 Gomez's up front. I have the mind like a sieve. Alright, so our entire back line is either complacent or uninterested. Velasquez, you can come off for the avocado for the final 10-ish minutes. Gomez to Rendon. He shoots from distance and he puts it wide. See, Rendon, not as good from distance as our boy Castillo. The mega goal scorer who undeniably will score from anywhere on the pitch. Bar that one time he missed Cordova with a beautiful little pirouette. Gets it to Avocado. Rendon gets it out to Alzamora. Gets it across. Gomez doesn't get there. Rendon, their defender, interesting clearance, but we win it back. Moran does his man. He just puts it wide. Alright, well, we're 7-3 up, so it's fine. I'm not going to say it was a bad game. We won 3-2. 7-3 on aggregate. So we dominated the game. Well done, lads. It was a good win for us. Miguel Castillo. You had a good game. Alzamora, again, had a poor game. That's not unusual for Alzamora. Our left wing definitely is a point of contention. Nobody plays well there. Occasionally we have Alzamora do well, but Riviera does well every now and again. It's just not a position that works for us at the moment. We're not going to find out the draw for the next round for a little while due to the fact that we still have so many teams. Once Caldas and Liverpool FC drew 5-5. So that game's all to play for. Always ready. Not so ready in their game against River Plate Montevideo. Ending 3-0 or 3-0. Definitely weren't ready for that. It's such a fun name. Always ready. Definitely weren't ready for that game. Bants, isn't it? Just bants. So the next episode, I think we come back. Real Garclaso. Because it's the first game of the closing stage. And then maybe the first leg of the Copa Sudamerica. Or maybe we do Cantoleo. And then we just do the second leg of this Copa Sudamerica. I don't know. We'll figure out when we get there. Because otherwise, if we just go straight to the Copa Sudamerica third round, we're missing. I don't know. We'll see. Don't worry too much about it. Because I certainly won't. We'll just come back at some stage. Probably going to be this game. Right. So if you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Share with all of your friends. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!